Hello guys, it's Jumpstart here doing another Beyblade discussion, this time a news discussion. So initially I was going to only do a Beyblade discussion for Beyblade Day in a few days, but I decided to do this one because I think there is something worth talking about today. So the only thing we have is Random Booster Volume 6, so 6 pulls in here. This Random Booster is actually looking pretty good, fortunately, but we have HellsReaper Turn 470 kick, so 470 reused, not ideal, but it at least makes sense with the blade, so sure. We also have kick. Kick is basically taper, but with like Hex's overall shape, so that's cool. I don't know how good this will be or how interesting it'll be, but it at least makes sense. So there's that, I guess. Then we have the Hell's lock chip, which, you know, looks pretty nice, just kind of a sticker, but still looks good. We have the Reaper main blade, which I've kind of already seen this before, but yeah. 4 sides, definitely taking some inspiration from Hellscythe. Not a whole lot to say here, it's just nice, I guess. And then the assist blade, turn. This actually is an outer piece that is flippable, so you can have 2 different modes, which I think is actually really cool, so great. So overall, I think HellsReaper is good. The blade definitely takes some inspiration from Hellscythe. Overall, takes some inspiration from, I would say, Hell's Chain for the color scheme. But I like the blade. I think turn might be a good sign if we're already getting a gimmick like this on the assist blade. Maybe that's a good sign for the future. I could hope anyway, because I would like if they're more interesting than what we got for Wave 1. But still, maybe it bodes well for the future. I will say that the ratchet and bit are a little bit boring. I understand why they chose both these parts. I just don't think they're particularly interesting, but it's fine, I guess. Now, for some of the other pulls here, we have 4 other ones. First up, Hell's Arc, Turn, 385 Orb. This one, another Hell's, also another Turn. Good to get reprints here. Arc, I mean, Wizard Arc will have already been out for like a month at this point, but still, it's a CX part. It is fairly new, so not bad. 385 needed a reprint, so why not? Orb technically was a prize part. I mean, it's a Random Booster Select prize part, but still a prize part. So it's gotten a few reprints. I don't mind another one's also a good part, so sure. We also have Leon Crest 980 kick. So Leon Crest also needed a reprint, so not bad. 980, technically another prize part, so not a bad reprint. It's had a few already, but still not bad. And then also kick, reprint of the new part in here, which is always a good thing, so another good pull here. Then we get to Phoenix Rudder 470 low flat. So Phoenix Rudder actually really good because not only did this need a reprint, but it was also locked in a set, so getting outside of that is good. Also, it's unpainted, which is a little bit easier to use these. You don't have to worry about the paint getting scratched, so that's nice. 470, probably the biggest L of a part in here. We didn't need a second 470. I get it's on HellsReaper, but you really didn't need another one since it's not a new part. We've had this part for a year. We did not need 2 of these in one random booster, but whatever, I guess. Low flat, another prize part, so again, it's gotten reprinted a few times now, but still not bad. And the last sort of normal, just kind of extra bay in this random booster, we have Whale Wave 760 kick. So Whale Wave had random booster select, which is fine. Although I am a little bit hesitant on these sometimes since there's already been 3 versions of this blade, but you know what? It was locked to one product, so I don't really mind them doing a reprint. 760 hasn't got many reprints, I don't think, so not bad. And also kick, again, the new part, so sure. We then have the most interesting part of this whole random booster, the reason I want to make this video. RhinoReaper Charge 455 dot. So 455, of course, released on Wizard Arc, pretty new. It's not bad to get this. Also dot, another prize part. Good defensive bit, so good parts here. I'd say good for, I guess, a new Rhino. I don't mind them making it, shorter. Also Charge, a new assist blade actually. That's cool. So it has its own assist blade, which I wouldn't have expected, but yeah, nice, I guess. Just looks kind of bulky, nothing overly crazy about it, but still, it's new. Reaper, reused from HellsReaper. but I mean, it works. And then yeah, Rhino has a lock chip here, a new design. It is a new Rhino. Now, this is a very weird bay, because yes, it's a new Rhino, but it's not a new Rhino. Again, it reuses the main blade, ratchet, and, you know, bit are reused. I mean, the main blade's like the main part of the blade, obviously by the name, but, you know, these parts are kind of what made up normal Beyblade X bays until now, so it's kind of just a recolor, get like a new extra piece of the display, and basically just like a new sticker with, you know, the Rhino lock chip, but still, it is new. I think this is actually a good thing. I've seen some discourse, people don't like this, and trust me, I'm one of the first people who will jump on dumb things that Topic Control Me does, but I don't think this is one of them. I actually think this is a pretty smart decision on their part, because, look, Rhino was never getting an evolution. Rhino was not going to evolve, and if it did, it'd be very underwhelming, probably. Probably wouldn't have any sort of interesting gimmick to it, probably would have a reused ratchet or bit, and then the other part would just be kind of new, but not interesting, so why bother? Just have a secondary prize in a random booster, or maybe just a side bait in like a set or something that does this. I think that would make a lot of sense. Because with this, you could reuse a main blade, but then you could make a new sort of evolution with, you know, older parts. Maybe give us a new part like they do with, you know, Charge here, but still. It's a way to kind of keep these bays in line with other bays on their team. I imagine Leon will get more bays in the future, right? It'd be very awkward to have, you know, like, I don't know, 4 or 5 Leons, whatever we end up getting by the end of X, and then just, you know, Rhino Horn and Viper Tail, just, you know, year 1 BX base. I imagine we'll do like another Viper, maybe like Random Booster Volume 7 in July, but that's supposed to be Carbix, so maybe that main blade could be used for, you know, a new Viper. But for now, we have this, and I think, yeah, giving us a new Rhino, using reused parts, using the CX system properly, I think it's smart because, yes, again, like I said, you keep up with the teammates, they get upgrades, because guess what, they weren't getting them otherwise. Yes, it'd be great if every bay got attention, it was well developed, but look, it's not realistic based on their release schedule, so if it's going to be either this compromise or nothing at all, I will definitely take this compromise. I think this was actually a solid idea on their part, and kind of just something I wanted to talk about a little bit. So yeah. So overall, this is actually a shockingly good random booster. I don't think there were really many misses here. I think for like the bit lineup, 3 kicks, so I mean, new bit, you know, 3 shots to get it, that's good. And I mean, you know, orb, low flat, dot, solid part choices, I'd say. Ratchets, you do have 2 470s, not necessary. I think 1's fine, 2 was not ideal, but beyond that, I mean 760, 455, 385, 980, all pretty good choices. And then for the blades, I mean, you get 1 BX bay, and I think choosing Whale Wave was definitely a solid choice. 2 UX bays, Leon Crest and Phoenix Sweater, both, again, good choices. They needed, you know, a recolor at some point, so here they are. And then for, you know, CX stuff, you know, 2 Hell's lock chips, so 2 shots to get that, which is good, but also a new Rhino lock chip as well, which is great. And then, you know, 2 Reaper main blades, so again, 2 shots to get that. Also, you know, an arc, why not? And then, you know, 2 turns in here, so again, 2 chances to get the new assist blade, and also a secondary new assist blade with Charge. So overall, like, yeah, really nice stuff here. I can't complain. I know I just complained a lot with my, you know, CX problem video, like, last month, but, I can't complain too much here. And while a lot of my problems, you know, aren't fixed, but I'm just talking about, like, the actual product itself and the bays themselves. I'm not getting into the system, but still, I think that this is overall good. I think that there are a couple of good things come out of, you know, this reveal for CX again. Turn could bode well for the future of assist blades. I think that, you know, introducing a gimmick here actually could do something. Maybe these won't just be, you know, one piece, you know, singular, non-moving, you know, nothing interesting about them plastic parts, right? Maybe they'll actually do a little bit more, which would be great. And beyond that, getting kind of these, like, pseudo-evolutions to bays, I think is also good. It's a good way to do it without having to, you know, waste time making, you know, new versions of these bays that were probably going to be underwhelming, or just, you know, straight up just skipping out on them. So, yeah, I think that's pretty good. I will say, as long as they do this for these types of bays, if I see main blade repeated for, like, a new booster or something, I'm gonna have problems. This should only be used for kind of bringing back old bays that otherwise we're not getting evolutions, and kind of keep up, you know, with like the more important bays of the team, we start getting reused main blades, and I'm going to have a really big issue with these bays. But assuming that doesn't happen and it just stays to something like this, then I think it's a good idea. But anyways, that's all to say. So I will be back with more news fairly soon for Beyblade Day. I don't know what we're getting, but I will talk about some stuff with that. Regardless, I do have some other things in mind for that video, even if we don't get much, so stay tuned for that. I'll probably be up till the 22nd, though, not the 21st itself, but still close enough. So anyways, that's all I gotta say for now, so thanks for watching, and bye-bye.